My name is Nadia, and I want to give a huge shout out to my little sister McKenna. She is 7 years old, and she's been waiting for me to drop a video. So, hey girl. This video is called 2020 Vision. So we're going to be talking about the year of awakening. So I'll share my story. Back in 2019, I began my fitness journey. I was working out consistently. I began school again in the fall. I went for information technology. It was pretty cool. I was in this program and I did pretty good at it, but once COVID hit, I couldn't do it. The whole virtual learning is not for me, especially not with a major like that. You know, you kind of have to be in person and like get the full experience. So I definitely finished that year off, but I did not go back to school. I realized that maybe school isn't for me, or for sure I just want to stick to my purpose and what I'm passionate about. And I definitely wasn't passionate about IT. I know they make good money and everything, but it's not all about the money, you know? So that's one thing 2020 made me realize. And plus, I'm not about to be spending all my monies on school. Especially not when there's no passion, there's no purpose. So I'm not gonna do it, basically. So I'd say my spiritual journey began with my fitness journey. And hey Bo, hey man, this is my puppy Bo. He's 7 months. He's a pit bull, and he's the best. Ew. Bo, you put this on my hand. Move it. Okay, so my spiritual journey began a little after I started my fitness journey. So in 2020, we started quarantine. I think it was the end of March. And oh, I can't play right now. It was the end of March, quarantine. I was on unemployment. It was so lovely. I didn't have to work. I just sat at home and did whatever I wanted. It was the best time of my life. But so since we were so bored, there wasn't much to do. A couple friends and I started doing like FaceTime yoga and meditation, and we were doing it pretty consistently. And before then, I never really meditated before like that. I might have tried, but it's kind of hard to just sit there and focus like that. But once we started doing that, I became more interested in stuff like crystals and chakras. So yes, I started reading. I bought a bunch of books. I have this one, Chakra Healing, very informative. Got this book. So chakras are these energy centers that everyone has, including animals. Basically, our job is to keep them aligned. You can always tell when one needs work, or some people struggle with certain areas more than others. And so an example, like, to tell when one is blocked is like, for instance, your root chakra. They could be paranoid, or like just always worried about their finances and income and how they're gonna pay for things. Another example would be like your heart chakra. If you're walking down the street and you see somebody and they're like hunched over, or it looks like they're hiding themselves from the world, that's a sign that they're not open and that area needs work. It's very important to keep these in check and alignment, and I'll probably make another video getting more into detail. Also, I got into moon phases. That's very interesting as well. And then I am a Virgo, so this was actually a gift. They're all really good books to have. It's good to learn about yourself. That's another thing 2020 brought my way. Like, before then, I guess I wasn't very self-aware. Like, my knowledge of self is pretty low, but yes, I've learned a lot about myself, and that also has helped with my confidence. So that's a beautiful thing. So it was the beginning of the summer. I had bought this chakra bracelet off of Amazon, and I'm pretty sure it was the first night I had it, but I wore it to sleep, and I ended up having this wild dream. It was one of those that you'll never forget. So I actually wrote it down in my journal and drew a picture because it was so crazy. Like, it felt so real. But basically, I was face to face with a wolf, and I was draining his power into me, if that makes sense. But he was like growling really loud, and I guess I started growling too. My boyfriend woke me up and he said that I was making a weird noise. But yeah, that was a weird dream, but to me it was like my awakening, maybe. I don't know, but like, that was the beginning. That was the beginning. I'll just say that. But yes, last summer I started doing a lot of stuff I never did before. Journaling, getting out in nature. We went on a lot of hikes. I was still working out, eating healthier, and just trying to stay positive, you know. It was a good time for me. Like, I know a lot of people struggled through quarantine and everything, but that was like one of my best years. And it's weird to say, but it was. A lot of people don't know, I don't think, but I have another channel called Naughty Vision Films. Last summer I decided to make this channel because I've made a few videos. I was really into like filming and editing videos, and I think they came out pretty good. You feel free to check those out on my other page. I was just inspired to do that, so that took up a lot of my time, and I guess I realized that's not the direction I want to go in, really, but I am still interested in video editing, so yeah. Oh, another thing, June 11th, one of the best days of my life, okay? June 11th, my boyfriend and I decided to try shrooms. We got some Chick-fil-A sandwiches, put the shrooms on that, ate them. Took like maybe an hour to kick in, maybe a little over that. But it was just the best day ever. Like, we went on a walk at the park, and all your senses are just heightened. Like, you notice the wind and how the trees are flowing, and all the colors just pop. And I was also super giggly, so I was just laughing a lot. We watched a movie, we had a dance party, I listened to a lot of music, specifically Jhené Aiko. That's my girl. She really got me through that day, and like, I realized she's my favorite artist, and she really inspires me. And when I talk about Jhené helping me out, specifically it was her new album called Chilombo that dropped in 2020, and listening to that album, it was like nothing else I've ever heard. It definitely helped me through the whole year, and if you haven't heard it yet, you should definitely check it out. She's super creative, and her goal is to help others as well, and I just really appreciate that. So before that, I never really had, like, of course there's a lot of female artists out there that are really good and everything, but like, I never had a favorite, I guess. It was always Chris Brown. Chris Brown and Jacquees, and then Jhené came along and I was complete. Got my top 3. But yes, that was a very good day for me. It was eye-opening. I found like a new appreciation for life. And yes, so now we do shrooms annually. And yes, try not to overdo it. I don't want to abuse psychedelics. I think once a year is good, you know, they're not for everyone, but one tragic event that happened was a good family friend of mine passed away. We kind of grew up together, and we lost touch, of course. And then freshman year of college, we reconnected, and we ended up being roommates. She was, or is, the life of the party, a comedian. She was always cracking jokes, even on me, and she was just so bubbly. She used to wake me up every morning, and she was always singing. No, she made my experience there much better than it would have been, I think. She would always try to get me to go out, but I'm a granny, so I didn't hang out much like that, but she was great, and a lot of people knew her, so they know what I'm talking about. But basically, I'm just super grateful to have experienced her energy and light. We weren't really that close, but I will forever cherish those memories. And I know she's out there somewhere, and we'll definitely meet again. This was actually my first time losing like a close friend or someone I knew like that. So I honestly didn't know how to react at first, but I realized that it's life, it's a part of the journey, and I know we'll meet again one day. Another huge thing that happened in 2020 was I was finally able to move out of my dad's house. I'm gonna be 26 this year, but it was just time, you know. When you're an adult, you just gotta get out there and spread your wings, and yeah, it was just time. But yeah, we got approved for this apartment, and I was so happy we were able to get everything we needed. At the same time that I was able to move out, I actually got a new job as well with the Salvation Army. That was a very eye-opening job, and it was actually one of the highest paying jobs I've ever had. So that was a cool experience as well. I've really learned how to interact with people and accept people no matter what their background is or where they come from. That experience was nothing like I expected. I met a lot of people, I connected and formed relationships with people, and it was great. I'm just very grateful for 2020 because it has opened my eyes a lot to new things, and I love doing research. Knowledge is power for sure, and there's so much to learn. It's never ending. I guess I say all that to say that it's all about your lifestyle, you know, like your habits, your routines. Once you switch them up, try new things, new doors open. Because before, I think I was just sleeping in, no set routine, just going with the flow kinda, but like in an unconscious way. Like I was not there. I was definitely asleep. So I'll say that now that I'm awake, things are very different for me, and it's all because I changed a lot. The stuff you spend your time and energy on is very important, and I guess I just want to help people realize this. I guess that's all I have to say. Oh, also, 2020 is called The Awakening because I know it wasn't just me. I know it's affected a lot of people, and I can tell just by like my YouTube searches or the stuff that pops up on my Instagram, you know. I don't know, it's crazy, but I love it. I love it here. More and more people will awaken. A new world is emerging right before our eyes, and a lot of people don't realize it yet, maybe. I know good is coming. Just gotta be patient. And I guess we also should be brave and realize our purpose and passions. They are two different things. I think I'll make another video talking about how to find your purpose and passions and what to do with it. Because we need more people to speak up and just help the world, you know. That's what we need. We need courageous people, okay? We need that courage. Step up, okay? It's not just about you, it's about everyone. So, yeah, that's one reason why I made this channel. Everyone has a story. Not everyone cares, but I know some people do. And I guess I just want to express myself and my hopes are that I can help a lot of people. And if not, I tried my best. I have good intentions, so that's all that really matters. So if 2020 wasn't a good year for you, I am very sorry about that. You know, it really does suck dealing with COVID and everything that comes with it, but we will get through it. And you know, if this was a good year for you as well, I say keep that energy going, stay positive, and just know that better is coming. Always stay positive, no matter what. You guys will realize how big of a weirdo I am, but it's okay. I'm just gonna be weird because this is my channel and I could do whatever the hell I want. Oh my God. I just want you guys to know I have no idea what I'm doing on this channel. I'm definitely going with the flow, and that's the best way to do it. But also, I'm scared because I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just here, and I'm hoping it goes well. Yes, I'm hoping it goes well. And you know what? It's not just hope. It will go well because I'm staying positive, and that's how you do it. Okay, so welcome.